fast forward to 83, the same pertained and continued. However, it was truncated. And if you recall, the current president was senator under the 83. So we cannot really say too much about the 83's style of government. After that, we had a very long course of, 99. This time round, it was a rebirth of democracy again. Hence, the mindset and of the legislators that came was largely, how do we make sure that democracy survives? How do we establish it? And in establishing it, they were quite they were torn between instilling and ensuring institutional strength for all institutions, particularly the legislative institution that we all belong to at that time. As a result, the level of discussion was really robust on ensuring that you secure independence of the legislature from the executive arm of government. And as that went on, you would notice that there was a lot of tussle because the executive didn't want a completely independent, a largely independent legislature. So that's why you kept having changes in its leadership, both in the House and in the Senate. Hence, you found that at that time, the Senate and the House, both arms, were bent on saying, we're learning, and also bent on ensuring that they had robust discussions on critical issues that had to do with the country, because that's the beginning. It was fresh coming out of the military regime, and it was important to set a good pattern. However, if only that was allowed to continue, the system would have stabilized better and evolved to a stronger, more independent, more robust discussions on issues rather than what we find today. Largely, it didn't sustain because the executive ensured that more than 75% of the legislators did not return to the assembly at that time. And so we lost a crop of those who could have helped to continue to put those structures in place.